listeners, I'm Bria. And yeah. She is the in Alana. She's pretty fucking cute too, right? And this is my girlfriend Alana.
Hi.
We've been together for 9 months.
9 months.
And she's incredible. And I freaking love you so much.
I love you too.
So we're poly, and we want to tell you about it. You all have lots of questions about what poly life is like, what our relationship is like, and we asked you some questions, and so we're gonna answer these questions together. How do you feel about making a YouTube video?
I'm so excited. I know I've been in a few, but like it's still like such a new foreign concept to me.
Alana seems sensual. Agreed. Is that something that attracts you to her? Yes. What else is important? Well, she's sensual, so that's great. My God. So I always describe, I've lately described Alana as one of those people that is 1 in a million. She's like the kindest, most loving, wisest, most beautiful human, and anybody who gets to be in her world is hitting the lottery. And the fact that I get to love her is like,
oh my God, baby.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Yeah, I'm honest. I'm not trying to be sweet. I'm just like telling you how I feel.
You're so like amazing though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is lesbian bad death?
I think they mean lesbian. Lesbian words.
It's like lesbian. Bed death, a myth or real? How's your experience, and can poly lifestyle help? I don't know what that question means.
Really?
No.
You've never heard of lesbian bed death?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's because you're not a lesbian, so maybe that's why.
Exactly. I'm bisexual, so we just don't use the same jargon.
Okay, so
guys.
lesbian bed death is like a well-known thing in the lesbian community that after like a certain amount of time that lesbians stop having sex.
Okay.
And that doesn't happen in straight couples or gay couples. Apparently, like it's just like considered more common in lesbian relationships.
Oh.
Is that your experience?
Well, I've never been in a lesbian relationship.
Oh, hi.
I mean, besides you though, like,
okay.
I don't think I've ever dated someone so long that like that spark or like that wasn't there anymore.
Totally.
I have a really high sex drive, so like I don't know if that's even a possibility for me to feel that way.
High five.
In my experience, I still see a guy, and yeah, I think that the poly lifestyle has really helped me explore myself and my sexuality and what I want. And yeah, I found her, and I'm so incredibly lucky and happy about that.
Same. You want to like have a straight relationship? You want to have like a husband and children and live that life? How do you see me playing a part in your life?
Before I had met her, I was in a relationship with a guy, and I had always grown up being this Christian girl, being super closeted, not being with people who would have let me experiment, let me like think about doing something with another girl. That dream isn't gone necessarily. Like it hasn't like vanished or anything. It's just changed, and like I want to adapt that dream to have her in it. And yeah, like I think of her as like a lifetime partner and someone I want to accommodate my life around. And yeah,
we both see each other as kind of like a secondary position, and like I would have a primary partner and she would have a primary partner, and we see each other as that, and it works really well. We love each other so deeply, and that doesn't change the love just because of like that position. Yeah,
and I think it doesn't subtract from like, just because like she's not my primary partner and not the person that I spend most of my time with, like that doesn't mean that like when I'm with her, you know, I don't have the same sort of feelings that I have for my primary partner. Basically, the reason why I like have a primary partner is just so that I spend the most time with them, but I still feel the same sort of like giddiness about Bria as my main like primary partner. So, and that's how I knew. I was like, oh my god, like she's here to stay.
I love you so much.
Me too.
How do we meet?
We met through Bumble.
Not sponsored, but you can sponsor us. We met through Bumble. Chrissy and I were opening up our relationship, and I mean, my God, I was like already crazy about you before I met you. And I met you and I was like, oh. And Chrissy and I had this like little secret code. If we were like really into the person, we'd be like, do you want a CBD drink? And Chrissy would be like, yes or no. And like, she was like, yes. I'm like, me too. I don't even drink them, but I want them. I'll take 4.
When they walked in, they like blew me away. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, my bias showing.
And I was like, oh God, oh, they make me nervous. They're so beautiful. And I was like, I don't know how to act. And I definitely could feel myself like get excited and nervous and like just be like, oh my gosh, these women are just so fucking beautiful. And
Somebody said, can you spell out the relationship? So what's the spreadsheet like?
Here's the guy, I date him,
Uh-huh.
and I'm poly, so I date her.
Is that the end of your spreadsheet?
Well, it's pretty much. I mean, it's not very extensive.
So you don't date Christy anymore?
I don't know. Me and Chrissy just felt like we were like trying to make something happen when there wasn't totally a spark there.
So Chrissy's dating Nicole, and I am dating Alana and a beautiful woman named Miranda. So there's the spreadsheet for you.
Yes.
How do you deal with jealousy in polyamory?
I'm not that jealous. I've had my moments and I've talked with her about them. Jealousy stems from being self-critical or like getting in your head.
Oh, okay.
You know.
That's a good face, babe.
Thank you.
Good words. You know, I have to say, you are one of the least most jealous people I've ever met.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think that I'm not a very jealous person either, and I strive to be as unjealous as you. And I will say that like watching you has been such a great like role model for that. And also I don't feel jealousy with your relationship with your primary partner. I think that like at the beginning it was hard for me to know that, you know, I only get to see you like 1 or 2 times a week, and you know he's getting the majority of you because I love you so much, because I want to spend so much time with you. But now I realize that like I am just as fulfilled with that 1 or 2 days that I get with you a week, that it fills me so deeply, and that we stay in touch and we have that connection, and the connection doesn't dissipate with the time, and it's almost magnified because we're like so passionate and excited to see each other, and we stay so connected while we're not with each other. It's just, I don't know, it just really works. Whatever we have, it works.
Yeah. It's not like we just jumped into this relationship knowing exactly what we wanted and how we wanted it to be.
You're so beautiful. What the fuck?
Aw, so are you.
Are you going to date Alana and Miranda together? So I date Alana and Miranda separately. They do not date each other. They have met.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
She's so sweet. Just like super lovable, like she's just like such a kind person, I can tell. And like the way she loves you is like so beautiful to me, and like to know that like, you know, when I'm not with you, like your heart is being taken care of, and you know, there's like great communication between you guys, and you show up for her and she shows up for you, and it's like, it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy.
No jealousy. and Polly has a word for that, which is compersion, which is feeling happiness for somebody else, for your partner. You have that like more than any person I've ever met. Like, this is what I say, like, if you all could only know, this is one of the greatest humans that's ever existed on the face of this earth, and I'm consistently blown away by her character, her heart, her love, her empathy, her compassion, and the way that she looks at the world. And God, I love you so much. I just love the person that you are.
Oh, thank you.
Tips for starting a poly relationship.
Do your research, read the books. It's, listen to it on Audible. God, it would have been perfect if you were sponsored.
Audible.com. We once did a sponsorship. Right?
Oh, really?
Wow, that eye movement.
What?
Oh, really? So what was I gonna say? Something about starting poly relationships. Be really good at monogamy, which is being able to communicate and be really attentive to the partner that you do have. If you are not the world's best at monogamy, you're not gonna be great at polyamory. Boom.
Yeah. And I think also just communicating.
Do you get to date other people as well, or am I holding you hostage? That's not what the question says. Does Alana get to date others as well?
Yes. Yeah. Before I had met Bria, I was very monogamous. I didn't ever think I want to go date other people and be with them.
You feel like your heart is very polyamorous.
Yes. Yeah. There's no way that I want to, there's no other way that I would want to live my dream life without you.
Same.
You're so magical.
Same, baby.
Aww.
You're so real. You're so genuine.
Oh, baby.
What's Alana's deal? I want to be your boyfriend. Relatable. Who is the dominant one?
Me. Bend over, bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I do the spanking. Me.
Me. Oh my god. She's lying. Do we have anything between the two of us that we don't tell our other partners?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe just moments where it's we explain how we feel about certain situations.
I think it's very important to be very open, honest, and transparent with all parties involved, as much as they want to know or hear or see. If my partners are what did y'all do? Was there intimacy or whatever? I would be completely honest. I don't want to ever keep anything. I don't want there to be secrets. I don't want someone to feel like I'm not telling them something or that they're not safe because they don't know what's going on.
Right.
I think it's very important to just be very open and honest. Yeah. And if there's things that people don't want to know, then I won't say. But if there's anything anyone wants to know, I will express anything.
That is very true.
Do you ever miss being in a relationship with Chrissy?
I think sometimes. I think the last time that I saw her, I had gotten to express and hold her hand and just be hey, I miss being sweet to her. Even though I didn't really have the same sort of excitement that I had or giddiness that I get with my primary partner and with Bria, I knew that there was just this deep appreciation for her, and I just kind of miss being sweet to her.
Okay, so we have more questions. You guys have asked us a bunch of questions. I feel like there should be a part 2. So we're gonna just take a pause and break this video up and answer more of your questions.
Yeah.
So okay, until next time, we'll see you sometime soon. Big kiss, big hug.
Big
love, you know it, baby.
Yeah.
And we have lots more questions for you guys. Just hold on, we got more questions for you.
Bye.